Hello. Thank you for taking the time to review my statement of purpose. My name is Monica Ramos, and I am one of your applicants for Cal State Long Beach's Evening MBA program. I'd like to take the next few minutes of your time to walk you through my resume and explain to you why I am pursuing my MBA at Cal State Long Beach. I received my BA in psychology from Cal State University Northridge, and I am currently attending Cal State Northridge's Business Administration Certificate program. In this program, I'm completing core business courses, and I will be finishing with my certificate in August of this summer. In regards to my work experience, I have had the opportunity to work for various positions that have really helped mold me as a worker and student. Although it may on the surface sound irrelevant, I would like to begin with the earliest piece of work experience on my resume. Back in 2010, I began my first job as a waitress at one of America's favorite diners. I understand that at this point in my professional development, it may be wiser to leave a service job like this out. However, I am strongly inclined to include it because this job was truly the beginning of my path to pursuing graduate education. When I began the waitressing position, I had never considered the back-end work that went into running a corporation. I had no concept of labor laws and was green to the relationship between employees and management. I spent nearly 4 years as a waitress, and quite honestly, my time there was difficult. The franchise location was poorly managed and riddled with unsatisfied employees. Simple laws like meal breaks were not respected, and I could see on a daily basis how disconnected management could affect overall revenue. It was a mess, and it inspired me. It inspired me to find out what marks the corporation was missing and what they needed to do to improve. My first step out of this waitressing position was as a research intern for the Food Chain Workers Alliance, a local nonprofit here in Los Angeles. Here I helped with research being conducted by UC Berkeley's Labor Department pertaining to the treatment of grocery store workers in California. As an intern, I helped collect nearly 1,000 in-person interviews from grocery store workers. Soon after the study was completed, I began an additional internship in Washington, D.C. with another nonprofit organization. This time gave me insight on how capitalism mixes with our nation's politics in different ways. Once I returned from DC, I had the opportunity to work for Employers Group, one of America's oldest consulting firms. I came on board as a research services analyst, and in this role, I learned how to use advanced functions of Excel, databases, and survey platforms. I was responsible for the collection, analysis, and reporting of compensation benchmark data surveyed from hundreds of different companies across industries. In addition to this, I was able to support projects in which companies were restructuring their payroll and incentive programs. In this position, I received an award of recognition from the Los Angeles County Business Federation for the production of their annual business forecasting poll. It was really around this time that I honed in on my passion for business and realized that I wanted to better study it. With the encouragement of my director at Employers Group, I left my position to pursue the graduate certificate program that I mentioned I am currently enrolled in. Since then, I have begun a new position with Autism Learning Partners. I've been working for them since about October of last year, and my primary responsibility is to onboard new hires into the organization on a weekly basis. With the industry's high turnover rate and our corporation's constant growth, I have prided myself in tightening up our onboarding process and contributing to an increase in our retention rate. Each internship and work experience that I have accrued to date have allowed me to see business from a different point of view. It is my goal to keep pushing forward and to consider all angles that a business owner needs to think from. It is for this reason that I am pursuing my MBA at CSULB. It is my goal to assist businesses and startups with consultations to improve their procedures. I also hope to encompass my knowledge to build my own business reflecting these same principles. I cannot picture myself being able to achieve these goals without further education facilitated by professors who share similar passions. In closing, it is with careful thought and consideration that I chose CSULB as my graduate school of choice. The collection of professors, the teaching environment, and the reputation for supporting its students are all characteristics of a program that I hope to be a part of. It is especially important for me that CSULB is dedicated to allowing its evening MBA students to remain at work full-time and to continue in work experience as they gain relevant knowledge. I would like to thank you again for your time, and I appreciate your consideration in my application. I look forward to hearing from your office soon, and please feel free to contact me if you need any additional information. Thank you and have a nice day.